Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to get around in Bangkok, Thailand. Okay, so the first way you can get around is using the SkyTrain, the BTS MRT, and it runs across the city and stops at or near most of the top attractions and landmarks in the city. It's air conditioned, it's very clean, the onboarding process is very orderly. You can get a single trip ticket, and it's between 15 and 52 Thai bahts, which is like 50 cents to $1.50, not much. If you're hopping on and off all day, it probably is better to go ahead and purchase the day pass for around 140 baht, which is about $4 US. You get unlimited use of the trains in all zones. And if you're going to be here for longer than a week, you may want to go ahead and purchase a rabbit card. You can purchase 15, 25 or more rides. So obviously the price of that's going to vary a little bit. It's probably the most cost-effective way of getting around is using the trains. You can purchase the tickets from the machine at the station. There is an option for English language if you don't speak Thai. But if you're purchasing the rabbit card for the first time, you're going to need to bring your passport with you to the train station, and you are going to see an attendant because they're going to have to put your passport photo or your passport information in connection with the card. And you can also reload the card at the station. You will have to see an attendant for that, but you do not need to bring your passport with you each time you reload. You only need it the first time that you purchase your card. Another way of getting around is water taxi or boat taxi, and it's one way to avoid the crazy Bangkok traffic. It's the Siam Sap Express, and you can use this along the Chao Phraya River. It's the cheapest way to get to the Grand Palace and to Icon Siam Mall. Many of the locals use this to get to and from work if they work right there along the river. So it's a good option, and it's also a fun way of getting around as well, and kind of get you feeling like you're outside of the city instead of like right in the middle of the city with all the craziness. Get out on the river on the boat ride, and it's nice and refreshing, and you feel good, nice fresh air. Next way you can get around is the buses. The buses are actually going to be the cheapest option. However, they're going to be the slowest option, all right? Because of course the buses stop very often, and they're going to be stuck in the traffic as well. So it's going to be a little bit harder for them to maneuver around the traffic. And again, with having to stop all the time, it is going to take quite a bit of time. But like I said, it is the absolute cheapest way of getting around the city. The last one is tuk-tuks, and basically this is really here more for the tourists in the city. It's not really a mode of transportation that the locals use. They use more the motorbikes, which most tourists do not use because it does seem a little bit scary weaving in and out of traffic. So just kind of keep that in mind, is that the tuk-tuks are going to be more for the tourists, and there are a couple of scams attached to that. So make sure, first of all, if you're going to ride a tuk-tuk, it would be fun to do at least once in the city. We did it. We thought the best place to do that would be in Chinatown, just ride it from one end to the other, and then just walk back. And make sure you negotiate your price beforehand, so don't get in and then talk money. Talk about it and set your price before you get in the tuk-tuk. And then second of all, is sometimes they'll take you to a local gem dealer or a local jewelry store to try to get you to buy stuff there. So just be aware of where you are. Go ahead and download your Maps app onto your phone so you can keep track of where you are and where you're going, and just have your wits about you all the time. And then of course, like I said, with the motorbikes, it's going to be mostly locals using that. It is a fairly inexpensive way of getting around like the buses, but just a little bit faster. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We'll have some more videos coming up soon.